Hey crew, here it is, the sun flow, or at least a variation of it. We'll see how it comes through me. And this will be here for you to practice and listen to and create your own unique voice in this, all right, when you deliver it. All right, so starting at the top of your space in mountain pose. Yeah, we can start there sometimes. Starting in mountain pose, hands together at your heart center. We take a moment here to dedicate our practice. Choose one being in your life. And picture them happy and healthy and free. And may our work on our mat and our practice and the way that we move through the world in some way contribute to the well-being of this one. And may this help us as we practice. May it be an anchor for us in our practice. Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. Release your arms down by your sides. Keep your legs strong. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Hands can come through the heart center. Inhale, rise up halfway. Hands can press into your shins. Keep your spine long. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. And take an inhale in plank on the first one. Shoulders right over your wrists. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Hands shoulder width distance apart. Spread your fingers wide. Hips lifting up away from your hands. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. About 1 more breath here. Look forward. Exhale completely. Step or jump to the top of your space. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands together at your heart center. Sun A again. Arms by your side. Inhale, reach your arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or jump back and lower, halfway or all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. In and out of your nose. Exhaling completely every single time. 1 more breath here. Look forward. Step or jump to the top. Halfway up. Breathe in. Exhale, fold over the legs. Utkatasana. Few breaths here on this first one. Shin bones press forward. Some weight in your heels to help you access your glute muscles. And find a position for your arms that serves you this present time energy. A little bit of a back bend. 1 more breath. Mountain pose. Rise up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back and lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Turn your back foot down. Inhale, warrior 1. Arms can reach up. Outer edge of your back foot presses into the mat. And your feet You're about hip width distance apart. Tailbone lengthens down, low belly draws in. Final breath here. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Back foot down. Warrior one. Knee over the ankle in the front. Your back toes, knee and hip point in the same direction. Check in with your back knee. If it's not right, if it feels tweaky or uncomfortable, change something. Change it. Take care of yourself. Exhale, hands all the way down to the mat. Step back and lower. Cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. A few breaths here in down dog. Come into this one every time. They're different, every single one of them. Can you be in this? Fresh eyes, offer your full attention. Look forward, step or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway up. I like to press my hands into my shins. Good strengthener for the hamstrings. Exhale, fold over your legs. Chair pose. We're flowing. Mountain pose. Surya Namaskar B. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Can switch it up at any time. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot down. Inhale, warrior one, just a breath. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back. Exhaling, chaturanga. It's a long exhale. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Left foot forward, back foot down. Warrior one, big breath in. Exhale, release. All the way down to the earth, chaturanga, cobra, or up dog. Shoulders away from your ears. Down dog. 3 breaths. Three breaths. Smooth it out. Wide and deep breath in. Long, slow exhale. Out of your nose, preferably. Look forward. Step or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Open up your feet about hip width distance. Hands on your hips. Strong legs, lift your heart, inhale. And fold over your legs, exhale. Peace fingers to your big toes. As you inhale, lengthen through your spine. Legs stay strong. And exhale, fold over your legs. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Keep breathing. And allow your head to be heavy. One more here. Halfway up. Hands underneath your feet. Padahastasana. If your hands don't make it underneath your feet, no problem. You can place them on your shins or peace fingers to your big toes again. In any variation, as you breathe in, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold deeper. There's room to. If you're standing on your hands, step into your hands. Put some weight on them. It's good for your wrists. Maybe your toes can even massage the base of your palm or into your wrist. One more there. And release your hands. Rise up halfway. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step or jump back, lower chaturanga. Use your energy wisely. You can always skip this part. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, couple of breaths, spread your toes. Keeping the hips level in this variation. Weight even in your hands. One more breath in. On your exhale, knee into your nose. Step forward between your hands. Turn your back foot down. Inhale, warrior two. 5-ish breaths in warrior two. Arms reach out evenly in opposite directions. In and out with your breath. Couple left, eyes on one thing. Helps to quiet the mind. One more breath here. Right palm up. Reversed warrior, breathe there. Let your right side open. Knee stays over the ankle in your front leg. Back to warrior two. Extended side angle, forearm can be on your thigh or hand all the way down to the earth. Good place for a block here under your hand or a book. Any sort of support can be used. Right hip slides underneath your left. Left arm can go straight up or turn your whole left arm to face the front of your space and reach your left arm up over your head at a diagonal. Press into your back foot. Back leg is strong. Only two left here. Stay with the breath. Tells you so much. Up to warrior two. Hands to the mat. Step back to down dog or chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Few breaths here. One more. What are you noticing in there? As you exhale, bring your knee into your nose and step forward between your hands. Back foot turns down. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill your arms up. It's a good opportunity for exploring the range of motion in your shoulders. And reach out all the way down the length of the arms and out the fingertips. Couple breaths left. About one more left. Left palm up, reverse warrior, breathing. Left side of you spacious. Your breath can facilitate that too. Nice and wide breath. Ribs spreading apart as you inhale. Warrior two, extended side angle. Your variation, take care of yourself. Knee stays over the ankle in the front. Left hip slides underneath the right. Maybe right arm at a diagonal. And you do not have to look up. You can look straight out in front of you. Maybe down. Or, this is a good one, let your left ear fall carefully towards your left shoulder. And the last breath always comes. There it is. Warrior two. Hands to the earth. Step back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Cobra. Exhale. Downward. Facing dog. Inhale. Right leg lifts. Exhale. Knee to your nose. Step forward. Inhale. High lunge. Back heel can stay lifted this time. Arms reach up. Strong legs. Hands come into your heart. Exhale, twist to your right elbow outside of your right thigh. And they press against each other. And twist through your spine, the length of your spine. Use your side waist muscles to do that. The leverage helps with stability, but it doesn't yank you into your twist, okay? Whoa, one more. Sometimes we fall out of it. Look down, hands to the mat, step back to plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your nose. Maybe touch it or try. Step forward. Feet on the mat. Build your pose from the foundation up. On your inhale, high lunge. Length through the back of your spine. So you can point your back heel more up. That might offer a little more space through your lower back. Hands come to your heart and twist to your left. Elbow outside of your thigh. Crown of the head. Lengthening toward the front of your space. And keep breathing. Almost there. Stay with your breath. Hands to the earth. Step back. Lower all the way to your belly. Arms around behind you. You can interlace your fingers, hold wrists or forearms, or maybe arms alongside your body. Press your hips down. Shalabhasana, locust pose. Lift up on your inhale. Lift your chest up, your head up, your legs. Lift and lengthen. Reach the inseam of your legs back and then up. One more. Lower, exhale. Hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press up to plank or hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step forward. Warrior two. Inhale, hold as you exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Triangle pose. Reach forward. Way out and then down. Right hand can press into your shin. Then right hip slides underneath the left. They're not completely stacked right on top of each other. The top one, your left one, is a little bit more closer to the left edge of your mat. Big arm span, shoulder blades hug in towards your spine. Press your feet down, use your foundation. It offers steadiness. Left arm around behind your back, look down at your right foot. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Step into your right foot. Lift your left leg. Pelvis, hips. Encourage pointing your hips toward the left of your space. Maybe release your left arm. And be big here. Offer yourself, your light out in this pose. A great way to practice that. Lower your left hand down, square off your hips, keep your left leg lifted. Revolved half moon, right hand to your right hip. Lengthen as you inhale. and twist to your right. Exhale. You can always have a block under your hand. Maybe right arm up. Maybe a little bend in your right knee. A little bend and then get straighter. And then a little bend. Feel free to play with it. One more, opening. Glute strengthener. Lower your right hand down. Left leg up as high as you can and step your left foot to the back of the mat. Right leg up, open your hip, bend your knee, couple breaths here. Keep the weight even in your hands. Press the earth away. Straighten your legs, square your hips, knee to your nose, step forward. Turn your back foot down, warrior one. Arms up. 5 breaths. Adjust what needs adjusting. Take care of yourself. It's always different in there. No need to force it. Be with this one. Hands to your heart. Warrior two. Might need to heel toe your back foot a little further back. In your front heel, if you drew a line to your back foot, it might hit the arch area of your foot. In many bodies, that's the alignment. Heel to arch. One more breath. Whew. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step forward, warrior two as you inhale. Hold on the exhale, steady. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Back foot might want to come in a little bit. Trikonasana, shift forward, deep fold in your left hip crease. Left hand comes down to your shin. Right arm reaches up. Mindful of hyperextension happening. Oftentimes the left knee might hyperextend. If that's happening, offer a little micro bend in there and firm the muscles of your legs. Right arm behind you, half moon, step into your left foot and shift your weight forward. Right leg lifts. No need to rush. Transitions are a pose. May we honor that. The space in between is a pose. Right arm can go up. Be big, strong in your center, and then lengthen out from that space. Lower your right hand down, square off your hips. So you have a flat-ish lower back. Left hand on your left hip, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist, open, open. Strengthening the glutes, and maybe I feel this in my a hip stretch, and then down that IT band area, down the lateral line of my left leg. Whew. Lower your left hand down, right leg up. Step to the very back of your mat. Down dog, left leg up. Open your hip and bend your knee. Breathe, nourish your being with your breath. Isn't that cool? It's free medicine. Straighten your legs, square your hips. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step forward, back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Holding in a sustainable way. I want to do yoga for many, 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 many years. And so I choose to take care of myself in my practice. We also have more benefits that way. Hands to your heart, open up to warrior two. I used to not do that so well. I used to force and push because that's what I thought I had to do. I have compassion for that part of me. Do you? If you did that, do you have compassion for you? Reach out through your arms. Left palm up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, release all the way down to the earth. Step back. Lower chaturanga, cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, take a few breaths in, down dog. You can bend your knees and then reach your heels toward the mat, even if your knees are bent. Engage your quadriceps. Maybe legs get a little bit straighter. Look forward. Make your way to the top of your space. Halfway up, inhale. And exhale, fold over your legs. Mountain pose. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Weight goes into your right foot. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Lift your left foot off the earth. Knee out to the left. And place your foot in the inner thigh of your right leg. And they press into each other. Hands can come back to the heart. Maybe reach them up. Outer hips hug in. Ooh. Yeah, there can be a tendency for this right side to pop out. Strengthen the muscles of your hip to not allow that. Keep integrity in the pose. Requires discipline. Knee to center, lower your foot down, hands together at your heart. Other side, tree pose, Vrikshasana. Weight goes into your left foot. Lift your right foot up, knee out to the right. And you can use your hand to place your foot against your inner thigh, maybe your calf, or foot on the mat. And then your gaze is part of the pose, as are your thoughts. Shape it. Roots pressing down into the earth, lengthening up. Hands to your heart, knee to center, foot to the earth. Maybe shake it out. Take a breath there. Samastiti. Utkatasana. Holding for a few breaths. You can have some space in between your feet. Your knees and your feet equidistance apart. Okay, so if you have space between your feet, you have the same amount of space between your knees. Core is engaged, a little bit of a back bend. Work with your breath and sitting in the fire. Last one. Mountain pose. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Crow pose, Bakasana, hands on the mat. Shoulder width distance apart or a little bit wider. Spread your fingers really wide. So you spread out the surface area. Knees way up high on your upper arm bones, up in towards your armpits. And then start to shift your weight forward. You can play with it. Come in and out of it. Maybe one foot off the mat at a time. One more. step or jump back to chaturanga. Elbows bend right away there. Up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Long line of energy from your hands up to your hips. Shoulders strong. Sometimes there can be a sinking like that in the shoulders. My body tends to do that, so I have to remind it not to go so deep. Engage muscles. Plank pose. Shoulders over your wrists. Strong legs. 5 breaths here. 5 breaths. You can lower your knees down. Broad collarbones. Open around the heart. Belly button lifts up towards your spine. Here's the last breath. Exhale, lower to the earth. Arms alongside your body. Shalabhasana. Press your hips down and then lift up. Shoulder blades hug in towards your spine. And lifting your arms, triceps work here. And lower. Arms by your side, right ear on the mat. Chin to the mat. Shalabhasana round 2. This time, arms out to a T, or you can reach them out in front of you. Maybe cactus the arms. Works the shoulders and the back muscles, spinal muscles, slightly differently. What do you notice in there? Needing to work, changing up how you place your arms. Use your glutes and your hamstrings to create this flexion in your hips. One more. Extension in your hips, excuse me. And lower. Opposite ear on the mat, the one you did not do last time. Chin to the mat, Dhanurasana, bow pulling pose. Bend your knees, reach back. Arms can be by your side or take hold of your feet, tops of your feet, or your ankles, like lower shin bone area, not right on the ankle joint. And press your hips into the earth. Inhale, lift up. Press your hips down. Knees hip-width distance apart. Can often happen when the knees open wider. Can compress the lower back when we do that. And we miss out on strengthening areas of the body. Exhale, lower down. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes. Press up to plank. Hold plank or 5 push-ups. You can always use your knees. Keep your neck long too. So gaze is just slightly in front of you. One more. Knees down, child's pose. Hips sit back towards your heels. Tabletop, hands and knees. Inhale, cow pose, lift your tailbone and your heart. Exhale, cat, round your spine. Back and forth. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Flexion and extension in your spine. Maybe circles or side to side also. Neutral spine. Sit to the left. Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. Right foot comes around the outside of your left thigh. Foot on the mat. Right hand behind you. Left arm up as you inhale. And twist to your right. On your exhale, right on top of your sitting bones. And let your breath support the twisting. Inhale. Maybe there's space to get a little bit taller. And exhale, twisting deeper, without forcing it, without force. Back to center. Switch out your legs. Left hand behind you, right arm up, inhale. And twist to your left, exhale. Back hand can help you sit taller. Press it into the mat. And then if there's tension that's not needed, like maybe in the jaw, scalp, on your exhale, breathe it out. And then back to center. Legs go out long in front of you, Paschimottanasana. Arms up as you inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Hands connect to your shins, maybe your big toes or your feet. And then spine long. Breathe in and exhale, fold. So it's all right to bend your knees here. It's all right to back out of it a little bit. One more breath. Reach your arms forward and up. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Janu Shirshasana. Bend your right knee, bring it in towards your chest, and let your knee fall out to the right. It's kind of like tree pose, but we're sitting down. Left leg is straight and strong. Arms up as you inhale, fold over your left leg. Exhale and take hold of your foot over your shin. Head beyond the knee pose. And it's totally all right if your head doesn't make it beyond the knee, because it's not about the pose. It's how we show up inside of it. And reach your arms forward and up. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Right knee comes in, extend it out long, can shake them out a little bit. Other side, Janu Shirshasana, left knee comes in, let it fall out to the left. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold over your right leg. And encourage your left thigh down and press it down into the earth. Breathing. Release it all the way. Arms reach forward and up. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Left knee comes in, right knee comes in. Wrap your arms around your legs. Big hug. You can allow your forehead to fall towards your knees. Let your spine round a bit. Lift your head. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees open. Hands take hold of your feet, thumbs on the inside, fingers wrap around the tops. Encourage your knees down toward the earth. The tall spine, fold forward. Keep your spine long. Breathing. Feet can press into each other. Inhale, rise back up. Close up your knees. Extend your legs out in front of you. And roll all the way down onto the earth behind you. Arms reach up. Tuck your tailbone. And slowly roll your spine down. Articulating one bone at a time. And once you get there, slide your hands underneath your sacrum, palms face down. You can bend your knees and extend your legs up towards the sky. As you exhale, lower your legs toward the earth and find your intelligent edge. Option to lift your head and your shoulder blades up. And then when you got that sweet spot, pulse the legs for 10. Belly button draws in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs go up. Bend your knees. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Head heavy in your hands like a pillow. And knees stack over your hips. If that feels like too much, you can always put your feet back down on the mat. On your breath out, lift your head and your shoulder blades up. Breathe in. As you exhale, twist to your right. If your feet are up, you can extend your left leg out long. Inhale to center, knee in. Exhale, twist left. Center, inhale, keep going. Twist as you exhale. Head resting in your hands. Keep going. Let your breath empty all the way out every single time. Just a few more to each side. Shoulder blades stay up off of the mat. Couple left. One more to the right. And finishing up on the left. To center. Feet down on the earth, arms alongside you. Feet hip distance apart. And press them down, inhale. And as you exhale, lift your hips up into bridge pose. Feet keep pressing down, so your foundation and your upper arm bones press down. Maybe they walk a little bit closer together. Move your heart towards your chin. Breath flow through you. Reach your arms up over your head. Lift your heels and articulate your spine down. One more. Arms by your side. Feet on the mat. Breathe in. And exhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips and your spine peels off the mat. Glutes are engaged but not clenching. Hips lifting high. Roll your spine down. Slow it down. See if you can notice each bone of your spine touching down. Soles of your feet together. Knees open, Supta Baddha Konasana. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And hands to your legs, close up your knees. Hug your knees into your chest and make a few circles in both directions. And back to center. Allow your knees to carefully fall all the way over to the right. Left arm can reach out to the left. Maybe a cactus arm or straight arm. Right hand, go on your left thigh, encouraging it down. And let your breath empty completely. Inhale, knees to center and over to the other side. Easy twist. Easy twist. Make it feel right and good in your body for this moment. And knees to center, happy baby. Take hold of your feet or your ankles, knees open wide, and encourage your knees toward the mat. head resting on the mat and as much of your spine down as you can. So like even down at the base of your spine, use your core to get that to your lower spine to move closer towards the earth. Release your feet. Make your way to Shavasana, comfortable position to rest in. Support yourself as you need to. In a way so that your spine is long, that it's in as neutral of a position as possible. That includes your neck. So your chin is about level with your breastbone, your sternum. And practice resting, releasing effort, all effort. You can stay in Shavasana and rest as long as you need to. Thank you for practicing yoga. Thank you for doing this work to connect deeper, more fully to your whole self. And when we do that, we more effectively connect with others. May our work benefit all beings. Namaste.